You just need to start again now.
No, that's us, I know. Well, that was it. It was just one of these things. Obviously, you couldn't get in, and I had already set the camera in motion and did a wee chat at the beginning. So, but that's it. So tonight we're looking at the Port Dundas single grain collection signatory.
Yes.
Which was your 60th birthday present. Happy birthday, Biggin.
Oh, you're letting the car out the bag now.
Oh, aye. I'm not going to miss the opportunity to tell everybody that you're 60 and you're the same age as me.
Same age as you now.
Well, that's because you took every opportunity to remind people that you were younger than me for that little 6-month spell that we had between my birthday and yours. So,
but that's fair enough.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday, Mr. Leaper.
Oh, thanks very much. That's good of you.
And we have
a matching set.
A matching set of Port Dundas. So, anyway.
Aye.
So, did you have a good week? You've had a good week, I take it. Celebrating your birthday with your family and friends.
Yes, I've had a busy week. Hardly stopped. So.
Hardly stopped. What? Tasting malt whiskey?
What's that as well? That as well.
Very good. Very good, Clark.
What's nice to spend your time?
Well, there is a lot worse things that you can spend your time on, but we should say that, we should drink responsibly. Only have one glass at a time.
Oh, just one glass? I misunderstood you.
Aye, we're remiss of us not to encourage people to drink responsibly, as we should do. So tonight we're going to do the signatory. It's a 14-year-old single grain. It's 43%.
It is, right.
And it was distilled on the 12th of September 2006, according to the information that I've got here. Port Dundas is no longer in production, and the distillery closed, I think, 2011, and then it was razed to the ground. So there is no longer a distillery there. Yeah. It was bought over, obviously, as we know, by Johnny Walker, because we were at the Johnny Walker Experience. Diageo had owned it, and then Johnny Walker there, when it stopped production, decided to demolish the plant in Glasgow. So unfortunately, there are very, very few bottles available now. Everything I look at when you go on to any of the whiskey, like I buy quite a bit of whiskey from maybe the malt whiskey shop or wherever, and you can see all of them. They're all sold out. And I dare say it won't be too long before Port Dundas' 14-year-old signatory goes the same way, that we'll not be able to get any of it. So,
well, I know where there's 2 bottles.
Well, they're not quite 2 bottles because we've drank some already. There's probably, if we put the 2 of them together, we maybe get 1 bottle. But anyway, I think I'll probably take the opportunity to go and buy another bottle of that just because we might run out of it at some point, and it's a dram that it's a dram that when we were away at the Johnny Walker Experience, because it's one of the drams that goes into making Johnny Walker Black Label, as you know. And when we tasted it when we were there, we were very, very impressed by it. So having the opportunity to do a tasting tonight on it, I'm quite looking forward to. So,
yep.
Shall we get a wee nose into this? I mean, you can see how. I mean, it's virtually, it's almost clear. The colour of it is unbelievable.
It is.
It's almost clear. So obviously, there's no colouring in there whatsoever. That just looks like it looks like the pure grain distillation that you would expect to get from a grain malt. Just that pure distillation that's there, and then it's obviously the colours just come for the barrel that it's been in.
I think so. I would say so.
Yeah. So, but legs are nice in it.
Mm-hmm. Aye.
Nice wee bit of legs there coming down.
Nice wee bit. Loads of legs, in fact.
There actually is.
Oh,
There is. It's amazing just how much it's sticking to the glass here and then running down the inside. It's lovely, lovely. Anyway, let's get our nose into this, Clark.
yes, indeed.
Happy birthday again. Not that I'm going to mention it very often tonight.
I noticed it. Let's keep it between the two as well, will we?
Aye. It's lovely and fresh, Clark. It's a lovely fresh nose.
Yeah, it is. Aye. It's that.
It's it's reminiscent of a white wine, a wee bit. It's got the.
I know what you mean. I'm finding it quite meadowy. It's like grasses and it's like walking through a field of grass and grain and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that. It's quite. I'll get that kind of green grapey smell for it.
That's right, aye.
But it's also quite earthy in its nose.
Right. Mm-hmm. I need to write some of this down before I forget what
I do. But I do get that green grasses. A wee bit of vanilla there that's obviously coming for the cask.
Aye.
It's a wee bit woody as well. I quite like that. That's a nice nose, Clark, to be fair. Very light.
Yes, aye. Well, very light, aye.
And I don't know, but I'm finding that my nose is kind of tingling, so I don't know if there's a kind of wee spiciness in there, or if that's just coming for the grain.
Aye.
Well, that's nice. I like that. It's lovely and fresh.
It is very natural smelling, isn't it? It's very.
Yeah, aye.
I don't know if natural is the right word. But it is, aye. It's lovely.
Well, we've had so many whiskies recently that we've had peaty whiskies, Clark, and we've had quite a few that have been in sherry casks and stuff like that. So the noses that we've had recently have all been kind of interrupted, if that's a word that we want to use, where it's been interrupted or interspersed with all these various other smells. Whereas this is just, like you're saying, it's just a natural, it's just like they've taken it, it looks like they've just taken it right out of the distillation process and stuck it in a cask and just let it sit for 14 years.
It's kind of what it's like, eh?
Because there's nothing else. It's not like they've added any unnatural products to this whatsoever, or it's not in a cask where it's drawn the sherry or anything like from it. So that's lovely.
Yeah.
Right. A couple of notes in there. A wee score on the side of that. There we go.
Yeah, I've smelt this enough. It's time to get a taste of it.
Okay, slange. Let's go.
Cheers. Well, that's a changing drama. As it's in your mouth, it changes from one taste to another. That's amazing. The first initial thing is you get all this grass and all this grain and all this earthy notes, and then you swallow it and you get wham! It's like fruit. That's amazing. That's lovely.
It is. I like that. It's funny. The finish is amazing on it as well, because I've got this vanilla banoffee pie thing going on in my mouth. It's like a banana. That's the kind of finish that I've got with it. But like you're saying, on the palate, when you first taste it, and there's a wee bit of chili heat in there as well that I'm getting when I first tasted it. It's sitting right across the middle of my tongue. I've got this lovely chili heat that's going on, and a bit of vanilla sitting in the kind of corners of your mouth and your tongue. It's lovely.
Let me have another swig.
That's so gentle. There's no burn or nothing at all.
not at all. No.
And it's so light on your tongue. It's you get some of them that really coat your tongue. This is nice, but it's the finish I'm really enjoying. That finish of vanilla, creamy vanilla, banana, banoffee pie-ish, because it's got burnt notes in there. Oh, that's a cracking finish. I like that. It's so different from what we've tasted recently. Like I said, with all these different things that we've had. Right. I'm not sure. I mean, from a single grain point of view, I don't think we've had any other single grain malts.
No, we haven't.
Whiskey should have said so.
As far as I'm aware, that's our first.
Well, that's good. That would be worth investing in another bottle of that, to be fair, before we run out of it and we can't get it.
Well, here, I'm writing this in again. I've just realised we've already done. Put this in our book and I'm doing it again. Oh, well, it'll be interesting to see the difference.
It'll be interesting to see how it was the other day. So I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
A few weeks back. That's lovely. I'm amazed at that difference. You put in your mouth and you get one taste and you swallow it and bam, it's like you've had a different whiskey altogether. That's amazing. I love that.
It's a creaminess that I can't get over, Clark. It's so gentle and so. And my mouth's just full. I feel like I've eaten one of the cream donut things. That you're left with that sugariness, sweetness in your mouth. It's like a mouthful of cream. It's absolutely fantastic. I really like that.
And there's like a bitter sort of berry. I think the last time you said it was like gooseberries. The last time we tasted it, you said like a gooseberry taste, and I think that's what that is. It's lovely.
And that's a good dram.
It is. It's really good.
Right. Well, I've scored it.
Well, you weren't wasting any time.
I don't know how to describe it, because it's no fresh fruit vanilla, but there's definitely a lot of vanilla in there. There's amazing amounts of vanilla in that, which is obviously coming for the oak casks that has been matured in. And I would say, to be fair, I think these are probably first fill oak cask. It doesn't feel like or taste like there's anything else in there. You're just getting the oak wood that's drawing that vanilla taste in there. And obviously you can tell by the colour of it that there's been nothing added to it, so there's nothing really in the cask. So it has to just be a brand new cask.
Is that a fresh fruit vanilla?
That's what I've actually ticked, Clark, is the fresh fruit and vanilla in my wee book. Because I think that's how it is. Because there's nothing else in there. There's no smokiness. There's no saltiness in it. No peat.
No.
It's just full. There's no dried fruits or nothing. It's just lovely. It's a stunner.
It is.
It's a stunner.
And
I have scored it 89 out of 100.
Oh my goodness. I've 89.
89.
Well, I've gone mental here. Obviously, there's something. This is bad off silly things in my brain, because I've put a 93, which is kind of astounding. I never score things that way.
Well, it just shows you.
I never score things that high. The last time I scored something like that was back with the peat smoke Ben Romach, which we did a few weeks back.
Yep.
There you go. I've actually, looking back at the last time we tasted this, I gave it an 85 back then, so I've upped it significantly.
You've upped its game. That might have been having whatever else you'd been drinking that night before you tasted it.
Well, that's quite possible. There may have been one or two other things.
It was your birthday.
It was. It was. As you keep reminding me.
No, sorry, Emma. I didn't realise I was actually doing that. I apologise for that. So, anyway, that is us, folks. That's us tasted the Port Dundas. We'd highly recommend it. You better get in there quick because I don't think there'll be many bottles left. But it's certainly worthwhile investing in a bottle like that. It's a lovely dram.
Right.
If you can, as I said, keep up with us, and you can follow us on www.inthetastingbothy.com, or you can follow us on Instagram on the Tasting Bothy. We hope you've enjoyed our wee time with you tonight and tasting the Port Dundas 14-year-old signatory. So anyway, have a great night. Clark and I will join you again at some point in the next week or so when we taste another one of our wee drams. That maybe one that we did last year. It might be a brand new one that we've not done before. But let's see where we go, and we'll catch up soon. You all take care now. Have a great week. Bye now. Bye-bye.